And then we're going to go around. Oh dear. That's not what I actually planned on doing. Oh dear. Alright, okay. Well, there's still 4 turns to go. But that guy is now suspicious, and he's now looking at us, which is not good. Hello reformers, and welcome back to Hard West. Hard West is currently on sale on GOG for 75% off, so if you want a good deal, well, there's a link in the description. Alright, so last time we defended our homestead against a bandit party, and we're now gonna continue to mine gold until our license runs out. However, we have a new addition to our posse, as you can see here. We have Florence, the love of your life. After mother and father, she was the only person in the world you ever gave a good goddamn about. Willowy but able, and braver than a mother mongoose. She was ready to stand by your side, come what may. And she's got some pretty decent stats, and a pretty awesome weapon as well. You can see here, the Deadly was specially crafted for discreet assassinations of heads of state. This allows 2 shots per turn, so you can imagine that's going to be really, really good for draining people's luck before you finish them off with a higher damage weapon or something along those lines. Anyway, you can see here that we have some new cards unlocked as well. So what are we going to do here? +4 sight, +5 aim, and this is a passive. This is giving us a passive of vengeance. Survive a fatal shot. If you kill your killer, you'll make it. Otherwise, you'll die. Ooh, that's cool. Alright, so I'm gonna give that to Warren, I think. Because him having more aim is pretty good. I mean, maybe she should get some aim? I mean, she's got only 45 aim at the moment, which is not great. He's got 60 now, which is just below father. Not entirely sure. Maybe we should give her some more sight. Maybe she'll be our scout a little bit here. That might be an idea. Oh, look at that. We've got a hand bonus as well. The hand bonus gives us +4 to movement. So if we want to, Warren can move around very easily. That's quite nice. Alright, so yes, otherwise Cheech has left us now from the previous video. And, well, he's left his sawn-off shotgun and his Western rifle with us. So I'm going to be giving her this Western rifle here. Or am I? Here's the thing. This Western rifle does give you +5 aim when you're using it, and so I think that could be very useful for her, because she has a pretty low aim at the moment. I guess we'll do it this way. Let's actually just do something real quick. Let's just, oh, we can't swap them around? Apparently we can't swap them around. I guess that's just a weapon that she has to use. Alright, we'll give father a shotgun, because he's got a little bit more HP. And a little bit more defense, so maybe he's gonna get in close and personal. Oh yes. Anyway, let's, oh, I apparently was able to take that off for some reason. Okay, now I'm able to take it off. Okay, well, never mind. Let us continue to mine some gold. Oh, have we done that? No, we haven't done that yet. There we go. Oh, the Mexican crime lord raised your tax to 20%. Prospecting cost 100, gaining you 106. The Mexicans' cut amounted to 0, resulting... Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Let's just continue onward. That has been depleted. We have another 23 uses of our mining here. And... there we go. The Mexicans' cut resulted in $2. The Mexicans' crime law... Oh, he's raising the tax every single time? Or what is actually going on there? Oh, dear. That is... pretty bad. Do I need to just go and pay him? Because I don't really want to... No, his area has disappeared. That's not very good. Alright, so let's go to the collapsed mine then. You'd heard about this place. A rich mine that collapsed years ago on top of a bunch of miners, burying them alive. Their wives and children still decorate the entrance with flowers. It looked like you could squeeze in, maybe get some of the gold they found. It might not have been the smartest thing to do, but you got in. As you reached the first opening, you found a skeleton with its legs crushed under a boulder. You wondered if he bled out before he died of thirst. His shirt, though stained, was still intact and of very good quality. You decided to go deeper. The next cavern was cramped and full of stale air. You found a little gold, but not much. You moved onwards, wondering how far it was to the bottom. Wounded and weary, you eventually reached the end of the farthest tunnel, and there inside, a massive stash of gold. The air must have poisoned you, because as you went to pick it up, you hallucinated a tall man in a suit, smiling and smoking. As you turned to leave, he said, "Just so we're clear, that's mine, but you can borrow it a while." It was all too much. You headed back to the surface. As you inched your way back to the sunlight, you heard a low rumbling all around you. You hurried, hands trembling, heavy drops of sweat rolling down your face. You had just emerged, blinking into the sunlight, when the mine collapsed behind you. Alright, so we do have a bit of an issue here, because it seems to me that Warren has a gushing wound. A deep cut results in severe enfeeblement, -3 max HP. Now this is a big deal, because you would usually think that a character will have about 100 HP, you know, that's the usual kind of thing. But no. In this kind of game, these guys have a maximum HP average of about 6. So we now have 3 max HP with Warren, which is absolutely awful. It is absolutely awful. Alright, so we're gonna... grants healing over time to allies in a radius. That's pretty good. Alright. I guess I'm gonna give that to her. And I'm gonna give the boots to father so he can actually move a little bit quicker so that, you know, we don't have to be caught out a little bit, because he is gonna be using that sword-off cobra, mark my words. Can he use this? Yes, this actually doesn't... Oh, it protects from crippling injuries. Oh, well that's pretty good. Unfortunately, amusingly enough, this would have really helped us if Warren was wearing that beforehand. I don't know whether it would have affected him in that particular event, but yeah, probably would have been nice. Anyway, let's go to the... Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go over here to the trade outpost. Maybe we can get some kind of healing? Yeah, dried healing herbs. Grants healing over time. That's not gonna do anything. One of the many riches of the New World, boasting calming effect on body and mind. Tobacco improves aim, apparently. That's pretty good. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't think any of this is actually going to be of use, so shall we go to the Prospectors' camp instead? Prospectors led by Alexander Kane had been collecting gold using rinsing pans. Kane had vast knowledge of placer gold retrieving techniques. Oh, that's cool. You learned the master techniques of placer gold rinsing for $300. Let's do it. Wow. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so I've gone for the big guns, haven't I? The site had been very popular back when prospecting was new in these parts, but most had given up on it. Let's do that. Alright, that was not good. Not too good, at least. Let's try this. That's a little bit better. Okay. Let's do the last one. The income not too bad. Very small gains right now. You realized too late that your gold had made the Mexican powerful. He demanded more and more of your profits, and there was little way to stop him. Proud, brave Florence went to parley with the criminal, hoping to appeal to his kinder nature. She knew you would never allow it, so left without telling you, leaving just a note. But the Mexican had no better nature to appeal to. Florence never returned. You immediately prepared to bust her out. Okay, so we now have to rescue Florence. Oh dear. Well, this is not turning out too well for us, is it? I would love to be able to get to a doctor of some kind. Maybe the town has a doctor? You visited a small frontier town made up mostly by miners. One of the shops featured a selection of firearms. Yes, here's the thing. I'd love to have the ability to cure our wound, but maybe it's just gonna take time? Question mark? I don't know. Let's get some more mining spots. By this point, you'd been pointed towards several spots which could contain gold. Yes. Alright, you hired a young miner to help in prospecting. You inquired about special mining tools? You learned about several specialists who might be able to help you out. That's pretty good. Okay, I've got 373 remaining. I guess I could do that. For as long as he was around, he helped your operations, increasing your mining income by 10%. And we also gained someone, Pat Douglas. Pat Douglas has joined our posse, which is hopefully going to help us out a bit. Oh wow, I was going to say he has an aim of 15, but then I realized that was his movement. So that's pretty good. Alright, so he is currently using a double shotgun. I think we're going to need to give him this, so he has a little bit more range. And I'm going to just give him the dried healing herbs. I don't really care about him having the relic. Grants healing over time to allies in radius. Might be... I'm just going to give it to him anyway, just because. Let's open the card screen. Maybe he could use the sight bonus. There we go. Alright, so... I guess we're going to have to go and rescue Florence from the Mexican. Oh, that's not very good, is it? That is not very good at all. Ugly ditch. Apparently I haven't finished over there. What about the meadow? I might be able to find... There's a church. Is that church going to have the ability to heal us? Let's see whether it does. God may have been away on business, but Reverend Gervais had a reputation of being a miracle worker. For a price, he could heal the most serious ailments. Those with less cash could leave a tip in the offering box. You granting them a place in his prayers for the day you sought healing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Would the offering grant awesome powers? Who knew? Warren is now blessed. Well, or is now affected by blessed sight. All right, let's do this. Let's get some healing, shall we? Warren needed healing. While the healing was costly, it also proved effective. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so we now have a blessing of some sort that is affecting Warren. Ooh, look at that. Plus 12 to sight. That is crazy. That is real crazy. Okay, so otherwise he is now back up to 6 HP. And that means that we have an easier time of dealing with the Mexican. And I suppose what we're going to do is I'm just going to make a brief stop over at Meadow, because I don't think I've ever gone there before. You noticed a young native woman with a basket, picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially startled by your arrival, she then offered you healing herbs for sale. No, I'm not going to be doing that because I already have some healing herbs, and I think they were actually cheaper at the merchant, but maybe the healing herbs here are going to be more, but I can always come back here, I suppose. Anyway, let us go into combat and rescue Florence. That was where Florence was being held. You went on to rescue her. Alright, so we've basically got everything that we really need here, I believe. Allows 2 shots per turn. That's pretty good. Maybe we want to use that with someone, but I think we've all got some pretty long-range weaponry, which I very much appreciate, so I guess we're just going to proceed to combat.
You talked with Florence through a barred window. To get her out, you'd need the key. This same key could also be used to lock the guards inside the house.
Ooh, that sounds like a really cool idea. Evade enemies. Once suspicious, they will eventually attack. Subdue them to delay reaction. Right, so obviously this is the first ability that we all have here. And so, I suppose it would make sense for us to subdue. This is a stealth mission, obviously. So, yeah, we're gonna be... Oh, God, yeah, okay. So there's the key, I believe. That is where the key is. So we're going to be getting in there, and I don't know whether there are any other enemies in the surrounding area, but what I'm going to do is, because this guy has a pretty long-range weapon... Actually, you know... I was going to say, hey, you know, maybe what we should do is place this guy somewhere up high, but I don't know whether they can actually do that. Yeah, it seems like they can, but they're gonna he's gonna need to go upstairs and then come out the door. It's gonna take him a long time to do that, but maybe it's worth it. Is it? Maybe it is worth it. Alright, so now Father can move over here, but we will not be able to kill the guy or do anything to him at the moment. Right, so here we go. We're gonna move behind this guy. Can we subdue him from here? Actually, wait a minute. Select an enemy to subdue for 4 turns based on character heat. Subdue again to prolong the effect. Right. Okay. Well, let's try this out then. This is obviously the first time I'm doing something like this, so let's have a look. He cannot see me, as you can plainly tell, but this guy can. That guy might be a bit of an issue, so let's actually just take a quick look-see around here, and we're gonna subdue this guy. Okay. Aha. Guard is subdued but will kill alarm when timer runs out. Okay, okay. So it seems like we are actually going to need this fellow out here, so I'm going to just get him out there. He is moving very slowly. His movement speed is not particularly the greatest. Now, I guess we're going to have to get into a fight. It says evade enemies. Once suspicious, they will eventually attack. Subdue them to delay the reaction. Okay, so I'm going to go... Right, I'm going to go with Father over here. Right, so I can't do anything with Warren right now, as far as I'm aware. Or can I? I don't think I can, so I guess should I just subdue him again? Can I do it as many times as I like, I guess? Okay. Weird. Alright, so yeah, let's just take this guy over here. It looks like that guy doesn't have any weapons, but I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. Alright, so let's just take Father this way, and we'll put him behind here. There we go. Alright, so we can subdue again. Ah, this guy's gonna do it in 6 turns, you can see that. So the more that you do the subdue, the more it is going to... Yeah, there you go. The maximum, I think, is 7. Which I think is pretty decent. I think that's a pretty decent, you know, timer to have. Gonna try and move this guy over here. He is so slow. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so if I can I just... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And hide behind there. Can I literally move now with Warren? Because... I think I can? Let me just... Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, you can actually do that. Which is kind of amazing, in my opinion. I think that's... Can you? Yeah, you can move, but... I don't know, it seems like a little bit weird there. I'm not entirely sure how it works.
The key was yours. You could release her right away. Or first, lock the guards inside to make sure they didn't try to stop you.
Aha, yeah. Let's do that, shall we? I think that would be very, very cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to lock the guards in the house. And I'm just going to continue to subdue this guy because we can. And it's a good idea to keep this guard completely 100% locked down. This fellow, on the other hand, might prove a little bit difficult to deal with. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this guy... Behind him, you can see their cone, by the way, their conal radius. You can disable this in options if you so desire. But yeah, I'm going to just do this the old-fashioned way. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to take that guy behind him, subdue that guy, and then we're going to just lock everyone in the house if we can. Right, okay. I'm a bit worried about this, to be fair. I think we might have some difficulties. Smell blood. This guy literally has an ability called Smell Blood. Okay. Alright, so let me see if I can just go over this way. Alright, so now let's lock them in. Okay. That is the first door. We need to do 2, obviously. Otherwise they'll just go like, oh, we're going to use the other door. And I'm just going to continue to subdue here. I'm sure I can move with Warren, but I'm just being really careful here because I don't want to have it be, you know, kind of weird and just kind of do a bad thing there. So I'm going to go around the side. It's really cool how they don't look out the windows. I very much appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right, so if we can just lock them in very, very soon, that would be great. Alright, so I'm going to subdue this guy. There we go. Alright. And then we can lock that door.
All the doors were locked tight with the master key. Getting away would be much easier now.
Oh yes, I'm sure it would. And we have to go over there. Aha. Okay, so this is going to be maybe a bit difficult because you can see that this fellow right here is overlooking everything. So I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to get away as easily as we imagine. But, well, maybe once... I don't know whether Florence actually getting out of jail will allow her to use a weapon. I think that would be pretty cool if it would, but... obviously, I am unaware of it at the moment, so let's see if we can confirm it one way or another. Let's go over here. Guard is becoming suspicious. Oh, okay. They will eventually attack. Okay, so those guys are going to attack very, very soon. I'm a bit worried about this. Maybe I want to kill this guy or something so that I can free Warren up a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't want this guy to die because he has my relic, so it could be pretty bad for him to have that happen. Can I go over here? Oh, there's a guard. Right there. Oh, this is bad. Oh, wow. Really? They didn't allow me to subdue him right out? Oh, dear. Okay. I think we might be in some issues here. Oh, dear. Okay. Let's see if that is indeed the case. No. I think we're okay. You cannot threaten enemies when other enemies see you. And this guy is the one seeing me, so I guess I'm going to have to go up there. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to go, but... well, Warren is in a pretty decent place to cover us. However, Pat is not. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start moving Pat away here. And Father's going to have to do this himself, which is quite worrying to me. It seems like I can leave them. So maybe what I want to do is I want to move Warren over here. And we probably want to move Pat into a decent enough position just so that he can cover us when we need it. And we're gonna subdue this guy now. Lone Shark El Oscuro. That is his name. Alright, so he's basically out of it for 3 turns. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Warren over here. And we're just gonna end the turn. And then we're gonna take another subdue. And then we're gonna go around. Oh dear. That's not what I actually planned on doing. Oh dear. Alright, okay. Well, there's still 4 turns to go. But that guy is now suspicious, and he's now looking at us, which is not good. Right. Okay, he's subdued now. And now we should technically be able to go in there. Can we open it up? I hope so. Just says shadow. Oh, there we go.
Florence was free. Now all you had to do was dispatch the guards outside.
Alright. Oh, that's actually not even that difficult in my opinion. I think we should have a pretty easy time of things. I'm going to need to move Warren away from this guy because he's otherwise going to get shot pretty easily. I guess I'm going to move him... where? Oh dear. Well, Florence can actually move, and she does have a weapon, so that's pretty fantastic. So that means I should be able to get her over here. And maybe we can get a nice little shooting action going on. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we like. That guy was subdued for so long, and I could have moved Warren around, actually. That would have made much more sense, I guess. Okay, 100% chance to kill that guy, and that's literally it. Okay, I'm gonna move over here, just so that we have full cover. And I'm gonna move Warren... Can I actually move? Has he already? Yeah, I think he has already moved. So what we're gonna need is we're gonna need to shoot this guy point blank. That was not necessarily what I wanted to do, but it kind of forced my hand a little bit. Alright, so... Oh, there's Cheech! Oh, that's the guy that we stole the key from. Okay, fantastic. So there's Cheech and there's a guard. I'm gonna just shoot the guard. Nice. Yeah, I kind of thought that guy would start shooting at us, but that's absolutely fine because I think we do have kind of an advantage. You can see that. 69%, really?
Vengeance was yours.
Vengeance, yes. Okay, so now Cheech is the only one available to defend, and he does have quarter cover, which is not great, I gotta say. Let's actually move Pat over here. Oh, you can't see him now. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. That's not particularly good, is it? Okay, well, what am I gonna do here then? I guess we can get Florence out. And we can move farther over here, but this is partial cover, and he has already been shot at, so I guess I'm gonna move him into the full cover instead. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna move him over here. Alright, so how are we going to do this? 0% chance. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We're just going to have to wait. Right, alright, so yeah, Father can now move pretty easily, and here's the thing, these guys are going to shoot him pretty harshly, so not entirely sure what I can do here. I mean, apart from kill this guy, I mean, I can kill him, it's only going to do 1 damage though. Maybe we can switch weapon? I mean, this is going to obviously hurt him quite a bit. 100% chance, let's do it. And maybe we can attack with Warren as well. Maybe? There's 78 and 29. Wow, that is not good at all. I guess we'll just shoot the 78% chance and kill him. Alright, we're gonna try and get Pat in a good enough position so that he can actually flank Cheech a little bit. Maybe we can get Florence in here to do some damage as well. Basically, the only thing I'm a bit worried about is Cheech, because he is able to do much more damage than most of the other enemies. So even though Father is being flanked, and wow, that's a kind of questionable decision, Cheech, there, yeah. Yeah, even though Father is being flanked, he does still have quite a bit of luck, so I don't really mind too much about that. 52% chance, 38%. Does he have more with his other weapon? 59%. Alright, we'll take the 59%. Nice. Alright, so that's completely eliminated most of the flanks that we're going to have problems with. Now, hopefully, we'll be able to move Warren. There is actually someone in there still, so I technically could fire at this guy. It's only going to do 1 damage. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. I'm going to switch to my double barrel shotgun, and we're going to see if 5 damage we can do to him. That's pretty crazy. What about a conal shot? That's max damage 4, and it does have a 43% chance, so I guess I'm just going to take the 63. Ooh, now that is damage. If I do say so myself, that is damage. I like it. Alright. Maybe I can go around here. He's cornered. He's cornered. There's no way he's gonna be able to run. He is... yeah, okay. He is shooting Warren for 3 damage, but that is to be expected. Ooh! He's got 2 shots? Okay. Okay. Well. Color me surprised. I was very surprised about that. Okay. Well, let's take Father over here and finish off Cheech if we can. 73% chance. Wow. Okay. That was a little bit surprising. Okay, well, let's just take him around the side here then. 65%. Oh yeah.
Florence was free, and there was no one left to pursue you.
And there we have it. We rescued Florence. Reunited again, the 2 of you returned home, safe and sound. A few days later, Father came to you in a panic with the amulet. It was falling apart in his hands. It appeared Father had been cheated by the strange gentleman who had been so devilishly convincing. No one can meddle with the balance of the world and get away with it. Ever onwards, Father was jinxed by the cursed trinket. Furthermore, he brought back bad luck wherever he went. Ooh, there we go. Alright, well, if you like to play this game yourself and experience the grandeur and the absolutely wonderful storytelling, there is a link in the description. It's 75% off. It's a pretty good deal. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.